Hello and how's it going, everyone? My name is Savior. I want to thank you so much for tuning into this video, and today we are playing 7 Days to Die. And what is that, you might ask? It is not World War II, like a lot of the other games I've been playing on my channel. No, 7 Days to Die is a hardcore survival game in a post-apocalyptic zombie world, and I'm going to show you guys how I would typically start out on the first day in this game so I don't die, and hopefully this proves to be some tips for you all. So yeah, this is me doing that. Currently just going to gather some junk, and then going to go through the intro quest first just because I need to get the skill points just to help with leveling up things. And then I'm going to get the heck out of this freaking desert because I don't want to die. Alright, so my plan is to find a town, first and foremost. So I want to follow a road because usually roads can lead me somewhere useful. Try to collect stuff from vehicles, things like that. I don't always search garbage piles, but they can be pretty helpful at times. You can randomly get some good stuff from them. Really need wood. There's some zombies. And a deer, which I don't have any weapons to kill it with. Desperately need some wood too, so we're going to try to find that. It's really important early on, pick up small stones when you see them. Later on, eventually, you won't really need to do that as much, but you don't harvest very quickly early on at low levels, and so it's always good to grab stuff. There's a little tree thing. Go get that. Oh, it should give me enough wood. Oh shoot, where did I get wood from? Found it somewhere. I didn't even realize. Oh, one of the plants. I forgot that there are some of the plants that you can hit, and they'll give you wood. Let's see. Usually whenever I spawn into a new world, there's cities galore. I don't see anything, which really sucks. Just gonna get some fibers. Get some stone. And then get out of here while all the zombies are coming. Alright. I'm honestly extremely surprised I have not seen a town yet. I'm gonna go this way. Let's see if we can kill this deer. Nope, can't even hit him. I literally am beyond confused why we're not seeing any cities nearby. Couple houses throughout. This is not ideal. Oh, that was a find and a half this early on in the game. Mining helmet is honestly like the most useful item in this entire game. Okay, screw it. We're gonna go to this house first because I need to look for a few supplies, and then I also need to find, speaking of bird's nest, which is what I was about to say, bird's nest. Not very many feathers, but that'll do. Then shoot, I accidentally made 2 bows. 3 bows. Crap, I wasn't even paying attention. I always break these little trees because they give you like a little bit of wood and it's just 1 hit, so kind of is a better payoff than hitting a tree. Let's see. Just gonna make this a quick stop because really need to find a town. Basically my goal, that's nice, my goal is to find a town that we can kind of live in one of the buildings on the outskirts. I've kind of found that those are some of the probably best places that you can find and stay at are on the outskirts of a town early on, just because you don't have to build anything. It's already a settlement. It's really nice to find one where you can get onto the roof and live up there. That way there's basically 1 entrance, which is through a ladder, and zombies have to climb up that, and then you can just block the entrance. And then you have sort of a point of reference to drop off your items and everything when you're going around scavenging in the town. And then kind of my first thing I want to try to find is like a cracker bookstore. That way you can learn different recipes for crafting things, because early on it really helps to know how to make stuff, and you learn how to make good stuff by finding the recipes for it. So that's kind of what I'm going for. I'm surprised there are no sleeper zombies on here. Speaking of which, I hear a zombie now. Hazmat zombie. There we go. First kill. Okay. Going to ignore the gun safe. It's not going to do me any good right now. And keep running. Let's see, I did forget to get bone from that zombie I killed to make a knife. So next thing I find, I'll kill it and get a bone from it. Because, for example, I found that deer. If I can actually hit it, there we go. Oh, I only have 1 arrow left. Let's hold on to it. I'm not gonna worry about that rabbit. They're like impossible to chase down. Just gonna keep going for this deer. Kill this guy. We're gonna get a bone from him. Hopefully that deer didn't bleed out. I'm afraid it might have, and then I lost it. I wasn't paying attention to where it went. Oh, are you kidding me? Yeah, definitely blood out somewhere. Shoot, I should have been watching it. It's always good when you're in the desert biome for a little bit to at least grab a little bit of yucca and aloe plants. That way, when you get out of the desert, you can start growing it because it's a really good resource. Oh shoot! deer. And point blank missed. He doesn't seem to care. I'll make all those. Where'd he go? Down here? That's a dead deer. Okay. Let me try to kill the zombie. I want to get a bone from him. Give me something. This world has not been in my favor. Alright. We're just gonna hit it with an axe. Because sometimes they'll give you a bone too. Keep my eye out. See if I get one. There we go. Alright. I'll make a bone shiv. Alright, sweet. I'm gonna turn this hide and no scrap. Okay. Turn this hide into leather. Oh wait, I meant to max it. There we go. This is what we need. The most important thing to create first is a forge. And so really was hoping I'd be in a town by now. This has kind of been unfortunate. And so basically I would slap down a forge and then start smelting some iron while I run around and scavenge a little bit. That way you can get your metals into the forge while you're doing other things. That way you're not really wasting any time, because this game's all about kind of preserving time and not wasting it, because if you only have 7 days before you die, hopefully not, but they'll at least they try to kill you. Anyways, this road has been, well, actually, is that a house? Or it's definitely a house. I don't know if it looks like it's just one house. I also realized I ran past that camp, but I don't really care. I also don't want to head into a snowy biome, but wait a second. That looks promising. Let's see. I also forgot I wanted to make wood frame. Do this. Get this quest done, because this will also show me where a trader is at. Traders can often be close to towns, so that'll be useful. Campfire. I just need to get lucky. So far this has been a very unlucky round. Wait, what? Ah, trader right there. That's what I figured it was too. So, kind of sucks, but we'll see if we can't find town yet. But yeah, first day, I don't do a whole lot of killing, just kind of collect stuff, try to find town, and yeah, get in a good biome, which so far has not happened. Desert and snow. Two not very great places to be at. We'll see. The trader's not too far away, so maybe we can get lucky. Maybe there's a town over this ridge or something like that. Yeah, this has been a totally unlucky. Alright, I'm not even gonna mess with going in there. Totally an unlucky spawn. Got a huge body of water there. Snow. There's snow up here. Doesn't look like there's anything promising that way. We're gonna head north through the snowy biome. Might just brave it out, see what we can find. Oops, forgot that's the one I already looted. Lumberjack, not really gonna mess with him for the time being. Oh, I'll take blueberries though. Lumberjacks can give you nice stuff if you kill them, but they're also really strong, and like I said, I'm trying to find a place. Don't want to waste my time messing with them. This is really surprising though, because literally just the other day I started a new world, a multiplayer game, and found what, four cities, like all within not very far from where I first spawned in at. So this is very odd. Let's see what we need to buy. Sexual Tyrannosaurus is really helpful, and bad mechanic early on. That way, maintain stamina a little bit better. Bad mechanic because you're using this axe to harvest for a while. Oh shoot, this is one of those underground bunkers, I think. Yeah, it is. These can actually be fairly nice to hold out in. I'm not gonna hold out, but oh shoot, that's a working workbench. That's actually a really nice find. I'm just gonna go in here. There's a couple things that you can loot. Check those out. These actually aren't bad to stay in overnight, because especially early on, because you're basically in a cave where you can just harvest stone, level up your construction tool skill, and collect a lot of stone, which is really useful early on. Yeah, I'll make another one. Oops. Just want to get in there real quick. Really lucky though I found that mining helmet. That's definitely been the upside of this. Let's see. I'm also going to make the bellows now, since I do have the short iron pipe and the 20 leather. That way I can start making a forge. It'd be really nice to have it right away. Of course, always sneak when you're shooting, get the extra damage, and oh shoot, fat zombie. And of course aim for the head, because zombies, man. Oh shoot, and don't miss. I hate these kinds of zombies. Shoot, that was close. Come on, man. That was almost a hit. No, of course, when you hit, go forward, step back, let me knock him on the ground. Oh shoot. Hunting rifle schematic. That was really nice to find on a zombie. I don't know if I've ever found a gun schematic on a zombie. But, you know, always run forward to swing and then step back so they don't hit you. Aim for the head if you can. Knock them down. And hit them in the head when they're on the ground. There we go. Nothing. Alright, let's see what we've got. This is really why I wanted to come in here. This box. Crap. Campfire. Bedroll. Let's see, anything in there? Nothing much. Grab the bedroll. We're gonna keep going. Actually, let me grab mushrooms. These can be nice to have for when you're growing a farm. They take a little while to grow. You have to... Oh wait, no, you don't need fertilizer. You just need dirt. But still, I think it's just dirt. Let's go north. But they're always good to have. You can make stews with them and stuff, which can be really helpful. Wait, are you serious? I'm just surrounded by water? What is this world? Oh, man, this is rough. Okay. We might have to change things up, just because I'm literally the most unlucky person ever right now. And... is that a military camp? Wait, no. That's a small town. Why are these not rendering in for me? That's really odd. Shoot. Dude, that's what we needed, and it's literally like right near where we were looking at early on. Alright. It's perfect. Okay. I need to drink some. Eat some. Alright. Oh, shoot. Avoid cactuses if you can. Don't run into them. I hear a rattlesnake. I totally forgot about those. Let's see. Lots of feathers. Okay, let's make like 25 arrows. Select them. Okay. Keep going. Oh shoot. Snakes are so hard to hit. There we go. Oh shoot. Oh, he is dead. Crap. Skin him. Pull this. Snake meat. Animal hide. I don't really need the animal hide for the time being. We already have our bellows, which that reminds me. Shoot, I need a forge. Which means I need some clay. Let's see, this looks like it might be a small town. Which is nice. I always feel a little bit safer in the smaller towns. However, I would prefer being in a big town just because there's a lot more options when it comes to buildings to kind of take residence in. And then like looting, you have a lot more building options. However, you can still definitely find some good stuff in smaller towns. I think I mentioned it earlier, like the main building I try to find early on is a crack-a-book, simply because recipes are really good. If you can find a mini bike recipe, like the other day I found it, I think on like day 2, I found there are like really big crack-a-book hardware stores. It's like a 4 or 5 story tall building. A lot of warehouse spaces filled with bookshelves and then crates to open up. So you can get a lot. Gosh, I keep stepping on cactuses, but or cacti. But yeah, you can find a lot of things to learn. Like I was playing with a friend. I think we learned all of the leather armor, all of the scrap armor, some of the iron armor, pretty much every gun, and mini bikes. Both of us learned augers and chainsaws, I think, and like I learned the nail gun. Like we learned pretty much all of the really important recipes just by going into that one place, which I think part of it's luck, just depending on what you find, but definitely a great first place to go into. And then I try to make a mini bike as soon as possible, just because, especially in a world like this where I haven't been able to really find much in terms of a town, so I would want to go find a bigger city. So with a mini bike, travel a lot quicker. And though mini bikes are really nice for extra storage, so that's kind of where I want to go first. And then the cars, what are they called? The car shops, though, and like the rental car place, like all of those have a lot of good supplies in them, and the working stiffs, tools, all that. And then obviously like police station, shotgun messiah, all those to find your weapons and stuff. Let's see if we are any lucky here. I'm not really going to go into the daycare just because it's not really what I'm needing now. Those buildings can be okay. Grocery. There's a pills place. Let's see. We have. Ooh, wait, is that a car shop over there? I think it might be. Definitely not a bad little town though. Pretty quiet, which is good. And then, let's see, we'll get that pill place later for sure. And then, oh, another pill place. Yes, prison cars. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Those are my preferred place to live on for like the first few days, especially. Holy crap! Especially in a bigger town. Let's just scrap that for now. Scrap those. Okay. Mainly because you can live on the roof, and then so like I said before, bookstore. Alright, what we're gonna do, we're gonna clear out this building and then lay down a bedroll so we don't, you know, spawn somewhere else if we die. And then we're gonna go loot that bookstore. Took me a while to find the town. Preferable to find it as soon as possible. Oh, grab moldy bread so you can make your own homemade antibiotics if you get infected. I mean, it's something for down the line, but still really useful to have. I'm just going to break into these because it's a little bit quicker than breaking down the door. A couple sleeper zombies. Stupid fat zombies, they never die. Whoops, bad shot. Dang. Okay. 1 second. Put all this stuff in there. I try to, when I'm emptying out my inventory, put stuff in there that's not really going to double up while I'm looting. Just because it saves room. Alright, that's good. Take this. Oh shoot, forgot to loot her again. I was literally about to say, I hope we find a wrench. Okay. This has been a pleasant surprise. Ah. I always feel like shooting them in the head with the bow when they're on the ground usually kills them pretty much instantly, so I always use the bow. I don't know, might be a preference thing too, but especially early on when you don't have like really nice melee weapons. Definitely hear zombies outside still. Oh shoot, I forgot about the shovel. I need clay. That's clay, right? I think. Is there clay in the desert? I think so. Shoot, lead car battery? Alright, just get rid of all this stuff for now. Oh, you want that? Okay. I'm gonna put our bedroll in here. Shoot, I wish I wouldn't have forgotten to get clay. Running low on time. That's okay though, we can still use the night to loot that. Oh, dang. I always wait until night to work on things as well, like... Okay. Slap this thing down, in case we die. Scrap that, and then need a shovel. Put that down too so we can see, and have the extra space. Oh wait, I forgot. I'm gonna go up on the roof. Oh well, that's okay. We'll come back and do that. Let's just repair for now. Dang. No way. It's not in the ideal place, but we're gonna go with it. Shoot. Okay, we still need clay though to put in it. I'll make another one. Well, that sucks. We're running out of time. Get over this wall. Oh. That was a little bit too quick for a shot. Nice. Okay. Oh, it's freaking sand. That's what I was afraid of. That'll be clay though, right? Wait, I thought... Is this... Wait, what? Oh, I'm in the wrong area. Duh. Idiot. It's like... all of it should be sand. That doesn't make sense. Let's see. Since I made the bellows, I'm just gonna make another one. That was really convenient. I didn't even think to like look for... What do I need? I need a... Oh, I just need more clay. Plus I'm gonna need some to put into it. Oh, shoot. I need small stone too. Put a little bit more clay. And go hit some rocks. More on a loot. But yeah, a lot of people, I feel like when it's nighttime, they just kind of hunker down and wait in their house, which is understandable because zombies get a little bit crazy. And they definitely changed how sneaking worked, because before you could just like sneak and no one even knew remotely where you were at. Definitely isn't as easy as it was when they first came out with Alpha 16. But yeah, I don't know. Early on, it's a little bit scary, especially too, but I definitely think it's a good time where you can go loot things and explore, and yeah, it can be a little intense and you run the risk of dying for sure, but like I said before, like this game's all about making the most of the time that you have, and yeah, so I just kind of think that using the night to find things is really good. This coal that I'm getting, I'm not going to use it for the furnace. That was a mistake I made a lot early on in the game, because it just kind of made sense to me, using coal to cook things. Use wood, especially because wood is a lot easier to come by, and eventually use coal to make gunpowder, used to make your ammunition, which is much more useful than the wood that you're going to use to burn fires, which when you chop down trees, you get seeds to plant more trees. That's a renewable resource. Coal's not so much. And later on, it can become a bit more difficult to find. And so, I would strongly encourage saving your coal. It is nighttime. I don't have a ton of iron, but be a little bit. I would prefer some more, but make the most with what we have now. We'll go loot that building. Let's see, is there another stone over there? The map can be really useful for finding things that you didn't see, like that. Like I could see that there's a stone up here. Where's it at? Right there. Yeah, there it is. So it's like, I totally didn't see that before, but I just kind of knew because of the map. So, use your map wisely. I haven't been paying attention. Do I have more skill points? I have 6. Probably get those up. This would have been really useful. I'll get that next level. Miner 69er is really, really important, especially for when you get your iron tools and stuff. But honestly, it's not really worth the iron at this low level. Like I have level 50 now since I bought that. Not really worth it to waste your iron on making iron tools when you're tool crafting so low. So kill zombies, it's like the best way to level up, and then as you get those levels, level up your tools. I would at least be like, I want to say like level 3, so that would make your stuff at 150. Probably 200's even better, but just kind of helps save the resources, just because you collect them a little bit slower. And I mean, you can, I'm not saying don't do it, but I would just prefer to save my iron and just make better quality tools after I level up a little bit. Which, let's see, I need level 5, level 2. I haven't killed a ton of zombies, have I? 12 zombies, yeah. My goal is just to get a decent amount of raw iron, and then obviously stone's really useful too. That way I can slap it in the furnace. It's actually kind of nice that the part of the ladder is missing. Zombies won't really be able to climb up as much. Want to make another 25. Really important to have arrows at night. Also, this headlamp is doing wonders. But basically, I'm just going to let... Oh, another pill store. I'm just going to let that iron and clay go into the furnace while I'm doing all this. Wanted to get my quality up a little bit before I go in there. There we go. Alright. Let's see how it goes. Cowboy zombie. Painting. I found a poncho? Oh, come on. Get the headshot. There we go. That's dead. Much. Forget, there's not a door. We can from down here? Yeah, I can. I don't need to waste my time and go in there. Oh my gosh. Nothing? Seriously? That was just purely unlucky. That's outside. Is there a... Okay, now some things get fun. Sounds like they broke out. About to. Wait, are they breaking in? I heard him, thankfully. Oh shoot, wrong one. This guy's faster. Oh, come on. Okay, screw it. Whew, that was lucky. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Dog. How'd that miss? A landmine? Oh shoot, I'm out of arrows. That's what's up. Alright. Wait, this guy blow up? Actually, let's see if there's anything useful in here. What do you step on? Conserve my arrows now. I'm really confused why that guy blew up. Maybe there's a trap in here or something? Alright. Anyways, back to the bookstore. The worst bookstore I've ever seen in my life that doesn't give me anything. Woo. Oh no. No. Oh no! That's bad. That's super bad. Infected. Not good. There we go. Alright, let's see if I get lucky. Nope. Shoot, she came out of nowhere. Silent killer. Shoot the other zombie that I heard up here. Yeah, this was not the greatest bookstore ever. What a rough start to the game. I was hoping to at least find a decent recipe. I didn't get nothing. Let's see if I can find some antibiotics in the many pill stores that are here. A freaking working chemistry station. Vitamins. And actually, I'll take that blood bag too. It's nice to have. Okay, check upstairs. Like, there it is. Hopefully one of these zombie cowboys gives me a hunting rifle or something. Free dynamite, I'll take it. This is kind of why I was saying the little towns aren't really my favorite for going to. Because you never know, like, you might not find anything good. Oh no. Is this the end of me? There we go. Ah, glitched out. Did I fix that issue? Maybe not. Alright, tell you what, we're gonna use one of these. Didn't realize this wasn't. Oh, this was the pill place. It's the jail. Nothing. Grocery. Oh shoot, that's where the other pill stores were. So basically my plan, since I didn't find any of the loot I'm really hoping for, is basically I'm going to keep moving. I want to get into a better biome. I don't know which direction to go, but I'm thinking north. Just because there seems to be water all the other directions. Get it. Oh my goodness. Kinda thought I was out of range for that. My luck. I'm about to get messed up. Oops. Shoot, I can make those. Oh wait, no, I don't have 2 blueberries. Dang it. That was close. Oh no. Oh, shoot! What the heck is up with these silent zombies? That was bullcrap. These towns are not ideal, I'll tell you that much. Need an anvil. Go through this building really quick, and then I think that's when we'll call it. These can have some decent stuff in them, so it's probably worth checking. But that's kind of, you know, I just kind of wanted to do a little playthrough and give some tips to, you know, how I start out in this game, things that I think are good to do early on, and where to go, what kind of things to look for, crap, and yeah, just some overall guidance to the game. I feel like, ooh, that's high level. Oops, I always do that on accident. But I feel like that kind of stuff can be really helpful. What? Please unstun me. My character is better. Didn't mean to loot you. Oh, that was close. Let's use this puppy. We have gone through so many bandages. It's okay though, it's part of the fun. Good bot. So, if this video does well though, I'll totally continue on this world. I love playing this game. Honestly, one of my favorite games of all time. And, yeah, this world, I mean, like I said, I had really unlucky spawn, like, in the middle of awful biomes, and literally no cities anywhere that I saw. And this place was just really unfortunate for me, but, you know, that's part of the game. I didn't load up a game and try to find the best world before I started recording. I loaded in a random world, just like I would assume anyone would do that plays this game. And, you know, whatever they get is what they get, and you go with it. And so I went with it. You know, I kind of had intentions of finding a bigger city just based on my luck from previous worlds, but it didn't happen. And so I had to adapt, and that's kind of what this game's all about, is adapting to things that go on, and that's what makes it fun. It's like, it wouldn't be really that fun if it was nothing, like, of a challenge, if every time you could just do the same thing, and have the same encounters, and, you know, there'd be no depth. It would just be the same thing over and over and over, and that's not really... That girl had one leg and she climbed that ladder. That's insane. But, you know, that's not really something that would be appealing to me, at least. I'll take this bottle's water, actually. Because, you know, I like the challenge of the game, and that's part of the thing that keeps this game really interesting for me, is it's always something new. You're never going... That's why I love playing in the random gen worlds, because you're never going to load into the same area ever again. So you don't know where to go, you just kind of go and you do things. And that's what makes this game fun. And so, oh gosh. There we go. So I really hope you guys did enjoy it. If you liked it, please click that like button. It really supports me a lot. I say that on all my videos, but it really is something that does help a ton. It gets my channel out there more, which makes me have more views, which means that I at least feel as if I'm doing something that people enjoy, to where I can continue doing that, and I love doing this, and so I hope you guys enjoy the videos, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content. Comment, I'll reply back. I always love when people comment, and ask me a question if you have any questions of about this game or other games, or things you want to see on my channel, or things you hated, whatever. Like, I'm totally all ears. But yeah, I really want to thank you guys so much for watching the video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be seeing you all in the next one.